I'm gonna give you my top five ciphers of all time. I mean, this list obviously can change. People gonna add on, but I'm gonna start off with number five. I'm gonna do XXL Cipher 2014, Chance the Rapper, Kevin Gates, Isaiah Rashad, Vic Mensa. Um, on that August Alsina, I think was on there too. But yeah, they. I feel like Kevin Gates had a good verse. Isaiah had a good verse. Chance, I think was one of the tops in recent history. What you got for your number five?
Honestly, that would probably be the good music one with Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
uh, man, Big Sean, Basaha, and that was the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pusha,
Yeah.
too, yeah. And honestly, yeah, the best one in that cipher, I would probably say would be it's probably Big Sean. You feel me? I like Big
Slick.
Sean the best out of that cipher. But yeah, that'd be my fifth one. They did good, but it wasn't the best one, obviously. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
When I watched that, I'm just like, yeah, it was definitely a time period. You know what I'm saying? Pusha T and what Saha was doing was crazy. Big Sean, I think he used that verse, reused that verse again, but that was definitely the top two, top three, top. But yeah, my,
Didn't they all reuse their verse?
I feel
Like I
like
think
people
they
was
was
reusing.
all
Everybody was reusing
that's
their
my
verse.
five.
Yeah. All right.
That's my five.
My number four, I'm gonna do. It's the 2013, the TDE cipher. It's the one where Kendrick has this infamous, you know, tucks into the rapper in his pajama clothes. It's got Kendrick, Schoolboy Q, Absol, J Rock, Isaiah Rashad. I know I got that at four. It should be higher, but I feel like J Rock had a good verse. Schoolboy. I feel like Kendrick really just was the star of the show on that one, to be honest.
I definitely understand. I definitely wouldn't say that one would be my fourth. That was closer to the bottom. We're gonna get to that. That was an 8-1, the one with Ace Hood, Fabulous, Jadakiss, and it was Jules in that one. I'll probably put that as my fourth one.
What year was that?
Obviously, that was 2008. That was 2008 cycle. I put that one because Ace Hood was a hidden gem, bro. You know what I'm saying? And disrespectful what they did to Ace Hood, man.
I know, right?
Disrespectful. Where is Ace Hood? One of the coldest rappers to come out of that era. You know what I'm saying? So where is Ace Hood, first off? So,
Super underrated.
but yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
That's your
Jules,
four?
obviously, I love Jules with Can't Feel My Face. Jules was one of my favorite rappers. We all can give it to Jadakiss
Yeah.
and Fabulous. Come on, so that's the top tier cycle
Yeah.
right there. So that's my fourth.
My third, I got the 2016 XXL Cypher. You got Lil Uzi Vert, Kodak, 21, Denzel, Lil Yachty. It's the most viral, you know. I wouldn't say it's the most bars, but it's the most viral for sure. And I'm going to say my standout on it, though. I mean, obviously Denzel probably had the hardest verse, but I like what 21 did on that
Yeah,
with that cipher.
I didn't, I didn't respect 21 enough back then. You know,
Yeah.
it took me a little while to start messing with 21 music, but
Who
eventually I got there.
who had the best verse? Who had the best verse
uh,
in your opinion of that one?
out of your third one,
Yeah.
uh, it's probably 21. It was probably 21. I didn't like the other ones. Did not like the other ones. It was 21. And that should be lower on your list, by the way.
You think so? I think it's the most viral one. Like it's the one people talk about the most. That's why I got that three.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah,
you
I
at?
understand.
Where you at
I
with three?
understand. I think I will go with, I believe this one was 2011. It was the Busta Rhymes 2 Chainz, Ludacris, and Rick the
Interesting.
Villain. Yeah. Uh, Ludacris definitely was one of my favorite artists growing up. So Ludacris got bars, first off.
Oh yeah.
Ludacris can rap. He probably had the best verse. Buster obviously killed that shit. Later on in life, bro, I started to I'm gonna skip that. I stopped fucking with Buster music later on in life. I started realizing he wasn't saying too much shit, but I'd say Ludacris probably had the best verse on that.
He just rapping real good
So,
though. That's your
just
number.
rapping real fast and shit, but
That's your number three. All right. My number two, um, 2011, BET Cypher. I'm sorry, XXL Cypher. Um, Side of Prince, Yellow Wolf, Kendrick Lamar, and Lil B. Obviously, it's Lil B on there, so you might think I'm joking, but he really had a hard verse. That might have to be what we react to, but yeah, Lil B had a good verse. Kendrick had a good verse. Side, Yellow Wolf was even good, so I think you gotta give it. Go look at it. You know what I mean?
who had the best verse?
Lil B.
Oh my, probably so. And that's what's so
Lil B had the
crazy
best
about
verse, low key.
it. My second one, my second one would be the TDE Cypher.
Yeah.
This is where skill come in at. You know what I'm saying? My top two, man. We only talking about skill here,
Okay.
and
All
this
right.
would be number one if my number one wasn't my number one. You get what I'm saying? So this one, obviously, Black Hippie, crazy group. And honestly, I think the only group that was better than Black Hippie group was J. Cole Dreamville group with Jid and them. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? You don't think so? I think those was the only ones that compete with them, like lyrically. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about like Young Money or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we can get into the best groups.
Yeah,
We
we're
can
gonna do
talk
that.
about.
We can do that at some point.
We're gonna do that.
But I'm not.
We're gonna do that.
I don't know if I think that, bro. Dreamville. I'll just say Jid, bro. I like Earth Gang, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could put them up there yet. But I get it. I get it.
You get it? Obviously the best verse on there. Kendrick, you already said it. Tuck the sensitive rapper in his pajama clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Ha
That was
ha.
crazy.
Jokes on you.
Yeah, and you know, having somebody from Chattanooga be up there too. Was
Isaiah had a good
crazy.
verse.
Man, I seen that. That was
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. Exactly. So, number two.
All right. My number one. I got Shady 2.0. Eminem, Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's my number one. Shady 2.0 off of the skills. I feel like Eminem had a real good verse, even though that's when he's just doing that rapidy rap. You know, he was a real rapidy rap with his verse, but he was going a little bit too crazy. You know, to not. You know what I'm saying? He had one of the best, and Joe Budden went crazy. So that's my number one.
I must agree with you. That's my number one. That's my number one. We agree, bro. You probably said it all. It was a lot of rapidy rap there, for real.
Tons.
But that's what we needed. That's what the cipher needed. Honestly, that's what it needed. I remember that they listened.
Yellow Wolf was on there too. Yellow Wolf.
Crazy. Yellow Wolf went crazy. I used to love Yellow Wolf, bro. Where's Yellow Wolf? I'm gonna say that about a lot of artists when we talk about them. I'm gonna be like, where are they?
Where's Big Crit, bro? Like, where's Big Crit?
Dang, I forgot about Big. No, yo, We're gonna have to look into Bit Crit, the history of Bit Crit. We're gonna have to do a video of the history. But yeah, Eminem killed that. You know, obviously, obviously, there's nothing more to say than what you said, man. Cypher 2.0, man. They haven't made one better than that one yet. So.
Yeah, man. Comment below if you can think of a cipher we left out, or if we tripping, or if we got the best list. Let us know.